The cold, dark winter months can make it difficult for animals to find food and water. Hibernation helps some animals survive this time. These animals become inactive to save energy. Hedgehogs are just one species of animal that hibernate in the winter. Many hedgehogs build their own shelter to hibernate in with dead leaves, twigs, and feathers. Some hedgehogs will even hibernate in compost bins and under garden sheds. Hibernating is not the same as sleeping. Some people might say that these animals are sleeping through winter, but it's not the same as sleeping. During hibernation, an animal's heart rate and breathing slows down, their body temperature decreases, and these changes help hibernating animals survive using less energy. Dormice are another type of animal that hibernates. They normally begin to hibernate around October to November and will build their nests and stay in them until April or May when spring brings milder conditions. An animal in hibernation can go weeks without eating or drinking. However, they're not asleep for the whole of winter. They'll still need to get up to look for food occasionally, have a drink of water, or go to the toilet. In the winter, it can be very difficult for animals to find food and water because of the ice and frost, and this makes it difficult for some animals to survive. So, to prepare for hibernation, many animals will start preparing in autumn. They will eat as much as they can and find a quiet, safe spot for them to rest. Some species of bats spend winter hibernating in hollow trees, roofs, caves, and bat boxes. During hibernation, they can slow their breathing to as few as 5 breaths per minute. If the weather becomes dangerously cold, animals can awaken out of hibernation. They move about and raise the temperatures of their bodies. Any that fail to do this will freeze to death. Animals inherit the tendency to hibernate, just as they inherit other characteristics, but this tendency is influenced by other factors such as cold, the animal's fat stores, and darkness. The cold weather is the most important factor that encourages hibernation. Bear hibernation is different than most hibernating animals. When a bear hibernates, it's in a really deep sleep. Its body temperature drops, but not drastically, and it does not wake up, not even to go to the bathroom or get more food. Bears sleep for such a long length because food is scarce in the winter. Once spring arrives, the bears, and possibly their cubs, will emerge from the den with a big appetite. Did you know that frogs and other amphibians need to hibernate to survive the cold temperatures in winter? They often leave the water and find an underground tunnel, pile of leaves, or a log pile to hibernate in. During hibernation, a frog's breathing and heartbeat will slow down a lot, and their body temperature will adjust to be the same as the temperature of its surroundings. Adult male frogs will hibernate at the bottom of a pond, but female frogs and newts will bury themselves under rocks and stones. Animals don't only hibernate during winter. In hot and dry climates, some creatures might hibernate in really hot weather when their food supply is scarce. Animals will look for a cool, moist, shady sleeping spot to conserve energy. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave.